Hello traders, welcome back. Today is Wednesday the 11th of October and we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, we're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So let's start with a trade that I took. So yesterday I was looking at New Zealand dollar Swiss franc and we were looking to buy this pair. We're in an uptrend. This was weekly resistance that it broke. And once it retraced, it started to use this area as support, and we just had bullish candle, bullish candle, bullish candle, and these were all breaking the previous day's highs. Okay, so this was like a continuation of trend, and the idea was to take it back up to here. As you could see, guys, the market had other ideas, and we got a very bearish reaction yesterday. If we drop down to the H4 now, because this was the time frame that I entered on, and I basically, it was an aggressive entry. I didn't really wait for a bullish candle. I just liked the area. Okay, so I got in here, guys. All right, got in at just over 5,450. Okay, my stop was down here. And the idea was to take price back up to here, just to get my 1:1, close 80%. It doesn't have to be 80%, 70%, 50%, and then let the trade run. But as you can see, guys, I entered a hedge down here. I actually got out of that hedge, and now I'm in a new hedge down here, guys. All right, so this is where I stand currently. So yeah, an unsuccessful trade so far, and price went heavily against us. Just worth pointing out here, guys, you know, when it breaks this channel, okay, you could argue that you're wrong there. If it breaks this channel, you're like, right, trade's wrong. But if we follow H4 structure, I'm really only wrong when it breaks these last lows, okay? And eventually it did. But these two candles didn't break that low. It was only this candle that eventually broke those lows. All right, so just worth bearing that in mind. That's why my stop was down here. But yeah, unsuccessful trade, guys, on New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. I'll do a little vid on this trade in the VIP Discord about hedging. Right, guys, so that was New Zealand Swiss franc. We also had another New Zealand pair, and this New Zealand strength didn't carry through yesterday. The opposite, in fact. We saw a bit of New Zealand dollar weakness. So New Zealand CAD, this was another idea to buy New Zealand dollar, and obviously this time it was against the Canadian dollar. Why? Well, we was in an uptrend. Clearly in an uptrend, got room to move into before we hit our next level of resistance. Okay, we had nothing but bullish, 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 bullish candles. Okay, and obviously yesterday, like I said, we saw a bit of New Zealand weakness, but bullish candles, guys, in an uptrend. That's why we were looking to take it. And again, if we go down to the H4, this was a nice level for me. I didn't enter this because obviously I was in New Zealand dollar Swiss franc, and I would just be doubling my risk. So I didn't enter this for that reason, but I was liking this area for buys. And even this H4 candle would have, you know, I would have got in on this trade. But like I said, I was in New Zealand Swiss franc to take this up. And right now, guys, you know, you'll be in a unsuccessful trade, but it's basically the same trade as New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. You're experiencing New Zealand weakness yesterday. Okay, so that's where we are with those two pairs. So yeah, this New Zealand strength didn't follow through yesterday, and the last trade from yesterday was this US dollar Swiss franc, and this was, this come down and eventually hit target, guys. If we start with the day chart, we were interested in this, guys. So we'd had a double top. This is a textbook classic, you know, golden oldie. And then we broke these lows with this candle here. All right. And as soon as we got this break of lows, we've been looking for sells ever since. If we drop down to the H4, well, let's drop down to the H1, guys, because it might be a little bit clearer. And if you remember, yeah, we wanted to see a retrace up into this grey zone because price has reacted many times here. Again, I just wanted a retrace up to here because we didn't have much room to play with before we hit this area of support. So, guys, I was waiting for a retrace, which never happened. But maybe some of you guys got in on this candle. Yeah, that would have been a good bearish candle to get in on. But even if I entered here, I'm still looking at putting my stop up here, you know, and then the trade doesn't make sense for me. But maybe some of you took it and made some money on this trade. I know some guys in the VIP were shorting this. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Couldn't get in on this, but eventually this came down and hit target and the direction was good. So those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's analysis, then come join the channel. Yeah, I give you my trade ideas every day. I give you my analysis every day. So why not come join us? Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. We'd love to have you. If you could please smash the notification button as well so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Yeah, it'd be much appreciated, guys. Help support the channel. Thank you. Right, trades for Thursday, the 12th of October. Before we get started, let me just mention a few things that we do. So, first of all, guys, we've got the free Discord channel. It's free. Come join it. Yeah, we've got traders in there sharing knowledge, ideas. We've got psychology. We've got books. We've got indicators. We've got loads of cool things, guys. Come check it out. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, we've got the VIP Discord channel. Yeah, you do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions if you need help or you're stuck. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We also have 2 other expert traders sharing their ideas. I give you exclusive content every single week. We're also testing a new strategy at the moment, and you get access to a performance coach should you need it, guys. So loads of value in the VIP Discord. Check it out. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to learn how to trade and read the charts like myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. And next, guys, yeah, if you watch the analysis vids every day, the live streams, you enjoy the content, then you can show your support by becoming a Simply Forex YouTube member. That is a mouthful. And we've got different tiers. We've got, I always forget the names of the tiers, but we got Gold, Legend, and Supporter. And each one, guys, has its own perks. But yeah, lots of perks in there as well, guys. Check it out. Right, and don't forget live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me, guys. We'll do some analysis together. Come join us. Right, news. Get my brain in gear. Trades for today. I am seeing, guys, a bit of pound strength. My motherland currency. The pound sterling. Yeah, we're seeing strength in the pound, guys. All right. But please bear in mind at 7 o'clock London GMT, we do have some GDP for the GBP. So we must be aware of that coming out. But as we stand, I am seeing pound strength today. So what are we looking at? The first one is this, guys, euro against the pound. And let's start with the weekly chart because I'm going to show you why I like this. So first and foremost, on the weekly chart, we are in a downtrend stroke range. Okay, so we like selling the top of ranges in this scenario. If we're in a downtrend, then range, we like selling the top. Okay, so that's where we are in the weekly chart. And now if we look at the day chart, guys, we have just had a break in structure. So if we follow this structure up, Yeah. What was once resistance becomes support. And now when it breaks down again with this candle, we have just broken this last low. So we are getting lower highs and now we're getting lower lows. All right. So euro pound, we're looking to sell this. My first target, let me just show you the targets, is just the next psychological level at 8,600. And if not, we can come down to the bottom of this range. And this is the bottom of that range. Okay, so they're my targets, guys. And they're the reasons why I'm selling euro pound. I would like for this candle to be a little bit more bearish, but it's still fine because we've had a break. The body of this candle broke this low. And I like the fact that we are now breaking down below the moving average 20. Okay, because what you'll see with a moving average 20 is sometimes this. It starts hitting that moving average 20 and coming down. So there you go, guys. Those are the reasons why I'm selling euro pound, and that is your job as a trader, guys. I give you my reasons for taking a trade, and that's your job as well, guys. You need to find reasons to take a trade. If you don't have enough reasons or you have too much contradictory information, then don't take the trade. Yeah. So if we drop down to let's drop down to the H1 actually, guys, because there's a couple of levels here. So let me zoom out a bit so you can see these levels. So first and foremost, this was that last daily low, and then we've got price reacting in here, and we've also got this gray zone, which is more of a H4 level, but price has reacted in here as well. Okay, so we've got these two levels. If we zoom back in now, what am I looking for? Well, guys, I'm looking for price to retrace into here, and we get a bearish reaction, and then we can start taking price lower, or price potentially comes back up to these last highs. And again, we get a bearish reaction and we start taking price lower. And when I say bearish reaction, guys, I'm looking for a H1 and or H4 candle that tells me sellers are in control. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for in euro pound, guys, to short this pair. Next trade is more pound strength. And out of all of the yen pairs, I like pound yen the most, okay, because it has a bit of room to move into. So let's start with the weekly chart again. And, it doesn't have much room to move into, but I've chosen this 184.50 level. I mean, it could come up to here. But you can see with these wicks, there's sellers in here. So I want to sort of get out before we start seeing these sellers. Okay, so my target is this 84.50. If we drop down to the day chart now, well, and also with the weekly chart, I mean, look at that weekly candle. Bullish. And then if we drop down to the day chart, we've just had a break in structure. All right, so we were clearly in a downtrend, as you can see, and we were taking shorts off this down to here. All right, but now, price has broken this level. It's broken these last highs. Therefore, we're getting higher highs. Okay, so that is a break through resistance, through a daily high. Like I say, I think we can take price a little bit higher. We also like the candle, guys. Look at the candle. Very bullish. Okay, and that's directly correlated with the strength in the indices. Because the yen is a flight to safety, but things are going well in the indices. But again, bear in mind, we've got CPI data later today. So we're looking to buy pound yen. If we drop down to the H4, because this is a bit of a H4 play, or it will be potentially if it retraces, you can see price has reacted in here. So that's exactly what we want to see, guys. We want to see a retrace into here. Maybe the moving average 20 catches up, double whammy support. And then we start looking for a reaction, a bullish reaction, and then we can take price back up to here. All right, so pound yen as well. I'm also looking at the S&P. So if we look at the day chart, guys, the S&P, well, again, let's start with the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we have had a huge bounce off of this zone. Yeah, look at that bounce. However, we still are in a weekly downtrend. But this bounce that we're getting, yeah, plus the day trend has just broken an area of resistance. Yeah, so not only have we broken this level, but we've now broken these last highs. Okay, so we like buys for these reasons back up to the next area of resistance. Let me drag this out a little bit. Okay, so that's the idea. And also, guys, we've also got a nice bullish candle. Yeah, a nice bullish candle, and it just about closes above that high. It'll probably depend on which broker you use, but yeah, it just about broke that high. So what are we looking for? Let's drop down to the H4 chart. And again, it's a bit of a H4 play. We've just got price reacting at this level. Yeah, it's also a daily level, guys. If I zoom across, yeah, you can see it's reacted before. And that's just what I want to see, guys. I just want to see a reaction back down to this level. Okay. Again, let's, the moving average touches it as well. We get a bullish reaction, and then we can start buying the S&P. All right. So those are the three trade ideas for today. I'm also looking at a couple of other things. But before I show you them, guys, if I could just ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel right now if you're enjoying the trade ideas and the analysis, and also if everyone could please smash the like button right now as well, guys. Yeah, help support the channel. Also, don't forget the free Discord, the VIP Discord, the mentorship program, the Simply Forex YouTube membership, and our daily live stream later today, all of which are in the video description. Check them out. Right. So those are my free trade ideas. I'm also just looking at pound Aussie dollar and euro Aussie dollar. They're not trade ideas today, but this pound Aussie dollar, coincides with this pound strength that we're looking at. And again, this, I've been prattling on about this pair ever since it broke this level. Yeah, because it's been in an uptrend. Even this candle, yeah, I'm still looking for buys. Yeah, and sure enough, it comes back up. So we are clearly in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, so, it'll be interesting to see if we get a break of this level today. All right, so yeah, it's not a trade idea for today because we're hitting resistance. If we get a break through this level, I'm interested. And euro Aussie dollars similar. Yeah, so this is really an Aussie dollar weakness play. And out of the two, I prefer pound against the Aussie dollar because I prefer euro pound short. Yeah, that correlation between pairs. And again, guys, this is not quite, it's not quite broken daily structure. So this is, bouncing off this blue zone, and then prices come back up. But it's still this resistance level is holding. But price has bounced off of these last lows here. Got a nice bullish reaction, yeah, which tells me we can take price back up to these highs. Yeah, so this is, also something I'm looking at. All right, so just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, guys. So yeah, those are my trade ideas and things I'm looking at for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Thursday, the 12th of August, guys. So early on, thankfully, this news is coming out at 7 o'clock. We got the GDP coming out of the UK, and we're really interested in those pound pairs today. So this could be a good and a bad thing. Yeah, it's coming out early enough for us to, trade it during the day. We don't have to wait all day, but this GDP could make the pound fly off and we don't get a trade. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, very important news. GDP, 7 o'clock London GMT. If we carry on down, guys, the next piece of big news that we're interested in is this. Yeah, and it is big news. We've got all the CPI data coming out of the US at 1:30 London GMT. But also on top of that, at the same time, we've got initial jobless claims. So we've got inflation and employment at the same time. This is going to be, you know, make the US dollar super buck wild crazy. And then after that, guys, at 4 o'clock London GMT, we've got the crude oil inventories. Okay, so this can affect US dollar, oil, obviously, and the Canadian dollar. And then after that, guys, we are pretty free to trade. So quite a busy-ish news day. Must be aware of all of that, guys. And yeah, if you've enjoyed the vid, come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and share the video with your trader friends. Also, don't forget the live stream later today, guys, 8 AM New York EST. We'll see you then. Have a great trading day.